The scroll shouldn't have existed. It was written in a dialect no scholar had heard for 2,000 years, and it was speaking about tomorrow. I was the lucky one, the linguist they called in to translate it, my specialty. Dead languages that refused to stay dead. The parchment smelled of cinnamon and dust when I unfolded it under the lab lights. The script curled like smoke. By the third day, I was sweating. The text described a storm, not a metaphor, but specifics. Hail the size of eggs, a transformer exploding on 5th and Main, a red sedan swept into the river. I checked the weather. No storms forecast, but then the news ticker flashed. A multi-car pileup on 5th. I froze. That wasn't in the scroll, not yet. I went back to the ancient words. The language had no future tense. Instead, it used markers that meant already happening, though unseen. It wasn't predicting the future. It was describing now from a perspective outside time. My hands shook as I translated the next passage. A brownout at the hospital, a baby delivered by flashlight. That afternoon, a generator failed at County General. They used cell phone lights. My blood turned to ice. I called my brother. Listen, I've found something. You're sounding like those conspiracy theorists, he laughed. Then the line cut, a blackout. The scroll's final column was nearly faded. I spent all night coaxing the ink to life. It spoke of the interpreter who would read the words and stand at the crossroads. One path leads to silence, the other to revelation. The interpreter will choose, and many will live or die by that choice. Beneath it, a list of disasters, all the ones I'd already matched, and one more. A fire at the museum where the scroll was kept. It didn't say when. I didn't sleep. I translated the last symbols, tiny as ants. They spelled, the interpreter's name is carved in the margin. I turned the scroll over. There in the corner, worn smooth by handling, my full name, not a translation, my actual name in modern ink. Someone had added it, long after the scroll was made. A guardian, a curse. The museum fire alarm blared at 3 a.m. Smoke curled under the door. I grabbed the scroll, my notes, and ran. In the parking lot, I saw a man watching older, eyes like flint. He nodded as if I'd passed a test. I posted everything online before sunrise. The city panicked. People evacuated the areas the scroll described. When the hailstorm hit, streets were empty. The transformer sparked but didn't explode because crews were prepositioned. The damage was minimal. The scroll wasn't a prophecy, it was a warning, and I delivered it. Now the authorities want my source. The man from the parking lot left a card on my windshield, a single word, keeper. And the scroll, it's blank now, every symbol gone. As if it was never written. My brother thinks I'm a hero, but I can feel it, something shifting inside me. I hear whispers in that dead language when I close my eyes, and I know my old life is over. The scroll chose me. And once you've read the words that know your name, you become the keeper. No training, no choice, just duty.